Alrighty, hello, this is part 4 of my all dungeons tutorial. This segment will be solely Dragon Roost Cavern, just completing and getting the items that we need. Last segment went over obtaining Nehru's Pearl, all the way to entering this dungeon, so if you want to go back and watch that before you do this, please feel free to. So let us begin. Actually, real quick, my apologies, I need to open the Tingle Tuner input for Dolphin. Real quick. Okay, it's open. Alright, so I don't want to pull it back once so that you can easily just go like when you're home. Wow, and then side hop. And we need a damage down because we're about to hover, so you want to go in this corner, take damage, and also get a Tingle Bomb ready and set it up so it'll go towards the crack in the floor right there. Because that's another 50 rupees secret similar to Forbidden Woods. And if you follow the pastebin route, you're going to want to get this 4 rupees. So imagine I'm here. I don't need it personally because I showed an alternate route. Oh god, okay, let me kill this guy. I did an alternate route where I got the rupee chest early. So I technically don't need it, but if you follow the pastebin route, you're going to want to hit that for rupees later. And then once you kill those, well, you don't have to kill them, you can just knock them out once you get damage down, and then grab the torch. Light the things. So yeah, if you want to be quick about it, just damage down, knock the stick out of their hand, and then leave them alone. You don't need to kill them. I was just rambling on for a bit, so I just wanted to make sure I cover everything. And now I move on. Small little time save here, not necessarily too crazy, and it wastes time if you mess it up a couple times, so maybe it's not even worth it if you're not consistent at it. But there's a cutscene that plays after you go through that little area right there. So what you can do is you can Wind Waker dive here, get storage. Assuming I got storage, I gave myself storage to cheat, and if you walk through, bam, the cutscene skipped, and you can just still immediately move on. And now, basically the main objectives of this dungeon for us is skipping everything except for getting the grapple and going straight to the boss. That's the main objective. And the fastest way to do that is to hover all the way to the top over there. So we're going to do that. Let me just make sure I got a save state. Just in case I mess up something. So basically you just want to stand in this general area and then line yourself up. If you feel like, I guess general tips from my experience with hovers like this, especially like the old AU one where you go up on the second floor, when if you go slow, it's possible that you'll ride against the part of the floor we're trying to get on, and you'll be. I'll just start it and I'll explain. Is that even good? Probably. Alrighty, so once you get in the air, start hovering. So yeah, as I was mentioning earlier, if you feel like this would be an issue for you, I'd recommend making an angle that goes more towards the right in this situation, so that if you can ride against the wall for longer. One thing you're gonna want to try to avoid is getting stuck against the left side right here, or like the side of the wall if you're bad at mashing. Because what can happen is when you get close to here, it's possible that once you go over, you mess up the mash or you're not mashing right, and you'll just hit the floor immediately. So what can help there is having an angle more, I guess, parallel to that ledge instead of perpendicular. So if you want to be safer, I would say face more to the right, so you're like less likely to hit the ledge, you're more likely to ride against the wall as you're going up there. But ideally, if you're mashing good, you'll clear it before you even get there. And then once you get up, you're going to do a red ting. And I like to always remind you, that is not realistic. Tingle input on Dolphin is instant. Console has a little bit of delay, so I'd recommend starting it early so by the time you get here, it'll just activate. Or if you want to play safe, hover up there against the wall, then start it, and then just take your time. So I go on over here with the water jug, throw it down, and jump on it. Wow. And then head out the door. So this part is you're supposed to have the grapple. Actually, no. Wait, yeah? Yeah, you're supposed to have grapple here. You're supposed to, like, I'm pretty sure, like, come back. I don't really remember. I haven't done this dungeon casually in a long time. But we have the leaf because we did Forbidden Woods early. Basically, you're just doing this over and over again. Just time it right. Have to do it 3 times. Not the craziest thing in the world, but it can be a little tricky to get used to. One issue that you could have is if you have problems with that, you can run out of magic, and that could be a problem because then you can't. If you mess up enough times, theoretically, you're just gonna run out of magic and you can't do this anymore. I mean, like if you're crazy, you could do 2 zombie hovers. I wouldn't recommend that. But it's not that hard to get used to. Once you get used to it, you can get used to it. You technically could hover to the 2nd floor and go through that way, but it's a little bit slower. That path would pretty much just be the old any percent path, like an AU, where we would just come for the grapple. So yeah, if you want to do that, go ahead and do that. Alright, and now we can start this cutscene. So I believe it takes like 5 or 6 hits to kill these guys. I always forget, so you can like... So, and if you're fast enough, you come over here and get storage. Oh man, wasn't fast enough. If you're fast enough, you can get storage to skip this cutscene and then attack him before he even lands. Now, this part, you kind of just want to poke at him a little bit. Oh, I almost got it all the way. That's annoying. So basically the idea there is you want to do 2 quick ones so that you stab him and then stab him again. It kind of makes his stick get out of the way, and then slow it down and make sure you aim your stabs each time so that if you're good enough, you can chain him the entire time. And now you can just quickly go over there and get grapple. But if another thing you can do also is go back to this ledge and oh my god, please. Okay, let's assume I got storage. I'm bad. If you get storage, you can start this, and then pull up the Wind Waker, start the text, and you'll skip like a decent little chunk of this and get it a lot faster. But it's only really faster if you get the storage like the 1st or 2nd time. Don't quote me on that exactly. Basically, if you mess it up a lot, don't even go for it. Or also, when you kill the moblin, if you're at a far position relative to that ledge, just go straight to medley. So like if you're like over here and you kill the moblin, just head straight to medley. It's just faster that way. I'd recommend just doing that. And then I don't know what your magic situation will be typically in this situation because the arrow will be against you. But if you can, just leaf over. If not, you can just grapple. Should have not done that, and then go back in. Alrighty, so we're pretty much at the end. We're at the boss door, and we're gonna do a boss key skip. Pretty quick. Just to say, if you want to be safe, blow up this rock and then open the warp pot, but you shouldn't need it. Once again, if you have the necessary magic, just hover over and come get storage right here. I need to pull Wind Waker, don't I? Come on now. Assume you get storage. You could also just get storage on this chest too if you're more comfortable with that. Store the chest. We now have chest storage. I guess, okay, so if you do void or die or something, there is this backup chest. So yeah, you could also use that. And then you just kind of want to like roll up, come closer, and then line up your camera so that you can go for a nice jump. That's that boss key skip. Nothing too crazy. And now we will fight this guy. Pretty simple boss fight. I mean, I feel like first phase pretty self-explanatory. Second phase I'm kind of bad at personally, I'm not gonna lie. Pretty much just want to maximize damage when you pull him down, but I suck at quick spins, so... there's that. Forgot what button my grapple's on. What the heck? I literally, like, I had the thing up here the first time. It was weird. Yeah, I got burned. And we pretty much just do this 3 times. It's kind of annoying. Speed this up a little bit. And pretty much just prepare for the next one. It's pretty much just rinse and repeat for the first phase. Really? I've never had that happen before. Okay. Fun fact, you can get wrecked randomly. And now phase 2 will start. Now his armor is gone and we can hook shot his, or not hook shot, clot. What is this? Grapple hook. Grapple hook is a... and eat him up. Can I target, please? Oh, he's facing the wrong way. Hello, I'm over here, sir. Sir. Okay. If you're good at quick spins, unlike me, you can kill them a lot faster. Pretty self-explanatory fight though, nothing too wild. Okay, I just realized this is kind of an awkward space to end because the only thing between Tower of the Gods and this is just placing the 3rd pearl, so I think I might just place the 3rd pearl and then start Tower of the Gods since this is in the next segment. This will be really short anyways. Or just include it in the next one. I don't know. That's a weird spot. Get the heart if you want it. And head out. Yeah, I'll add this real quick as bonus content, you know. And also, if you come here normally, you'll watch the cutscene. As made blatantly obvious by the last part, I had many flag issues, so you'll watch the cutscene. And then we'll be on our merry way. So let's get storage. And now we're gonna head towards Northern Triangle Island, the last pearl we need to place, so that we can enter Tower of the Gods, which has been the main goal so far. Okay, so where are we swimming to? We're swimming here. This is a pretty relatively small swim. You can make it easy. On the first attempt, just line it up. Let's head off on our merry way. Oh yeah, okay, I'm going the right way. Just want to make sure. Alright, so next dungeon is the one I would say that includes Tingle Tuner the most. So that'll be interesting. Alright, and pretty much this is just the cutscene that shows Tower of the Gods, I think. So this will be the end of this part. I just tacked this last part on because I didn't really know where to put it. It's a really short segment that splits up 2 dungeons, and I like to keep the 2 dungeons separate, but it's hard to when there's a segment, so I'm not going to make a whole video just for this little part to drop the pro. Yeah, so that was this segment. Pretty short. Nothing too complicated. I think this is probably one of the easiest splits to understand. Just pretty much one hover, and then beat the mini boss, beat the boss. Easy. I'd say the hardest thing maybe is, other than the hover, is the boss key skip, but once you get the feel for it, it's pretty easy. Alrighty, so now we will head into the dungeon, and the next part, I will do said dungeon. Thanks for watching. If anything still doesn't seem clear, feel free to ask questions in the comments, DM me on Discord, join the Wind Waker Discord, ask questions. I'll have that all linked below. And yeah, the next part will be Tower of the Gods.